Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. We had some tech issues with the computer, but we are back ready for game two. The Rams took game one pretty handily with their Kaisa build.
Yeah, do you think that do you expect them to ban the Kaiser now?
Probably banned the Kaisa. I'm not gonna lie. Kaisa's kind of crazy right now.
Yeah, that
And
Kaiser is really scary, especially when you put aims on it.
yeah, I think they're going into draft right now. I'm going to put it on Discord so we can all see it.
Or at least you lose less.
Right.
Right, Raymond?
I think chat can see the draft before we can. Sad face. All right, here we go. We're in there. All right. ECPI red side, Brooklyn College blue side.
All right, so let's look at those bans. Well, we did see the Soul getting banned.
Yeah, the ASOL was a problem last game. You saw how big his ults were, and he's so interactive, uninteractive. You just get to sit over walls and shoot big giant missiles, and Dragon can fly across the map. It's crazy.
Damage the dragon over the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones that was doing good last game, so they just don't want to see it again. It looks like the bans on the ECPI side are still pretty much the same so far. And I completely agree with it. Like, when Gnar turns into that Mega Gnar, it's just so much CC and damage, or like Mordekaiser can just straight up take one person out of like the whole team fight. And just be like, yeah, you're mine now. And you fight in his realm and you do less damage and everything.
That's interesting. A Silas ban actually coming through from Brooklyn, indicating that they might want to pick something that's,
But can we talk about that Kaiser ban on the ECPI side?
I think the Rams thought that if Kaisa goes through, that Brooklyn will just pick it up.
Probably.
Well, if you had, like, laptops and stuff, you could.
So they ban it and saying, hey, we don't want to play against
Ziggs.
it. So Asol's banned.
Ziggs.
Ziggs is in the game. One trick Ziggs player.
They did have to make a choice. Do we want to see Asol again, or do we want to see the Ziggs in action? But we do get to see the Ziggs in action. I'm really excited about that.
Okay, the Nautilus, like I thought, was going to come through. We did some research on the enemy support. He plays a lot of engaged champs, so Nautilus makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so far we see 2 big damage dealers and 2 big tanks.
Let's see what they choose to go here. They banned Silas, which makes me think they're going to play like one of those champions that has a really good ultimate.
Orianna, that is a really good ultimate.
That's a really good Silas ultimate too. So Silas doesn't have the Orianna, you throw a ball and then you ult, and it ults where the ball is. But with Silas, if you were Silas and you have the Orianna ult, you just ult yourself. So wherever you are, that's where the ult is. You don't have to think about it. You just push R.
Yes, and that's really nasty on Silas because he just has those gap closes. He can just jump into the team and suck them all on you. Swing them chains. That's a lot of damage.
Interesting. A Malphite. That's counterable, and there's not a lot of armor or AD damage. But because Silas is banned, I think the Rams are saying, hey, Malphite's really good.
Yeah, I really, really hate seeing a Malphite because his ult is just so strong, especially AP Malphite. He just nukes the whole team.
And right now, if I'm the Rams, if I don't see any, big like armor threat or AD threats from Brooklyn, I'm going AP Malphite. I'm gonna one shot that Smolder. That Smolder is not living.
You gotta defend
or that Orianna.
Yeah, or that Orianna.
Orianna's been kind of back into meta a little bit. Like, she just does so much damage now. And you can just stay back. You can actually get vision in bushes without even trying to, just by placing your orb in there.
Yeah, she's always good. I think Orianna is just, they nerfed her a little bit, but she's just one of those champions that's just good in general.
Yeah, you can shield, you can speed people up. You can do so much.
very team fight oriented, which that's what Brooklyn College is looking at right now.
Ooh,
We
Some
see
people
a
say
Briar
that.
ban, and
Where
they
they're
decided to
walking
answer
outside
that with a
with
Viego
something.
pick.
The Briar ban, yeah. So Briar did a lot of work actually, even though Briar got focused pretty heavily last game. Got picked off a few times. She was super still impactful throughout the entire game. So they did not want to see
Yeah.
Briar come back.
Yeah, they shut her down early, but she was just like, "No, I'm still gonna go do things. I'm still gonna bring you down."
Where's he at?
And there's a Trundle, another big tank, so I do expect that we're going to have a bunch of damage on the ADC just to deal with those tanks, the Nautilus and the Trundle.
Okay, there's some armor, but Trundle just steals the armor. I don't really know. That's a good pickup because I know Darius is one of our top laners' comfort picks, but we already picked Malphite, so
Yeah,
we'll see.
Darius can also be unstoppable. Oh, there's a Samira. I love
Okay,
seeing myself some good Samiras.
I don't know. I think the Rams are kind of ego checking a little bit. They have the Ziggs, which he's very comfortable on. And Maokai, I know Jordan loves himself some Maokai, but I'm not sure about the Viego or the Samira. I've not really seen them play that too often, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, if Samira knows how to play Samira and actually gets the ulti off fairly early,
Down with my mind
Samira is
downstairs?
just so strong. You can like negate so much damage with your little wind wall around you, and you just like go in there all and you just lifesteal. It's crazy. When you see a good Samira, it's just crazy. So it's
Yeah.
definitely promising.
I'm not taking anything away against Ames. If he's playing the Samira, but I just haven't seen him play it in a team setting. I'm sure he can play it well. Like I said, I just haven't seen Viego Samira matched up together in the team setting very often. So we'll see how they do.
Well, we're just preparing ourselves to get our minds blown. Like
I,
show us what's up. We want to see this.
yeah, I'm here for it. I want to see him pop off and do some crazy, team fight damage, which both teams have some crazy team fights.
Yeah, it's a crazy matchup.
So it'll be
Definitely excited
explosive.
to see this. Any of these champions can literally just take it. Just pop off and just take it.
Yeah, it's going to come down to how does the Darius and the Trundle do, I think. Darius and Trundle, they are very polarizing champions. Either they do well and they get out of lane and they scale into the late game, or they don't do so well and they're just kind of not as impactful as they want them to be.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot in a lot of games. Like they can go either way. Either they just do really bad and they stay doing bad, or they do really good and they stay doing good. Like I just hope for the Rams that neither Darius or Trundle is going to do good and stay doing good, because those are just so hard to stop. They have so much lifesteal, they're so tanky, and they dish out so much damage while just surviving. But then
Yeah.
again, if we do have a good Samira, if the Samira gets that ult off in a team fight, everybody's lives just get melted away. I'm definitely excited to see that. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm glad we get to see the Ziggs because I know he's so comfortable on it.
I'm really excited to see that myself too.
But especially into Oriana, it's just going to be like who's going to poke who for first. And Ziggs has that ability to poke pretty hard. Oriana is more close range, I think. I don't play her super well, but I do know she's more close range.
She's not as close range. Like the difference is just that Ziggs, he can just throw the bomb. I think the bomb has pretty much the same range as the Oriana ball, but the bomb actually does bounce. So
Yeah.
it goes in that range and then it like
Yeah.
just bounces off. And that's where like
We
the
should
range
open
from
area
Ziggs
with
gets
guys,
extended past the Oriana. But the Oriana also has the speed. So on the like the ball that she throws, she can put this little plateau and the plateau makes her speed up. So she should be able to catch up to the Ziggs if she
Yeah.
needed to.
Well, Ziggs also has the W for disengage, so you can just chuck that satchel right on top of her feet, on her feet, and just say, "Nope,
Exactly.
I'm out of here."
Here, buddy.
So it's gonna be a very interesting matchup for sure. The Oriana ult though, it's like a really AoE ult. It's just going to suck the whole team into one spot. So that's one thing to be mindful about. I would be more scared of an ult like that if you have, say, a Malphite on the team that can like ult right on top of it. You know, there's little wombo combos, but still the Oriana ult is very impactful. And does a
Yeah.
lot of damage.
So it's funny because like I know Oriana's known. You see those clips on YouTube and TikTok, and it's like, oh, the Oriana, she does this big, massive ult, and it does all the damage, but it actually takes a long time for her to get to that stage of the game. Her ult is not actually that good early level, like
Mhm.
level 6. It just doesn't. It tickles. It's all it is good for is the displacement at level 6.
Yeah, that well, I mean, it just depends how you do it because you can ult and then you can just like, you know, since your ball is like in the middle, if you just like get that little plateau thing, it does also more damage. So if you do a right combo with Oriana ult, you can still dish out a lot of damage on people, but it does require some items to actually do a lot of damage. But you will not be one-shotting people early on, for sure.
Yeah.
But you will do significant amount of damage. But that's the thing. And every single time you have that little ball passing through you, you do take damage. So it just takes away.
No.
Yeah, I do know. And it's not just the ult that happens, it's the you throw the ball, you do everything, right? It's like W
Mhm.
damage that like pops up underneath the ball, then you ult so that they're slowed and they get knocked, so you can't miss it. So there's a lot big wombo combo coming in from the enemy team
Yeah.
here.
But I do think Oriana is very much utility focused as well, opposed to just being a straight up mage damage dealer because of like the shields, the slows, the displacements. Like she would be great as like, you know, just supporting the team and setting them up for success, if anything.
Yep. So I forgot the draft already, but we have a Viego. So I have not seen the Viego.
Yes.
So Viego, the playstyle for Viego is he does a lot of skirmishing in the early mid game, and tries to, get ahead. Of course, he's got a stun. He's fast and can get on top of people with his ult. But in the late game fights, the whole goal is to get Viego resets. If he's able to claim it, like you're able to get a kill on one of the opponents and then get the Viego resets going, he's basically unstoppable.
Yeah, that's true. He just turns into another like character, gains some life, I'm pretty sure, and then like, you know, just plays as that champion for a little bit and then just turns into another one. And you do have to kind of know the champions, but because you do take over the other champions. So if you don't know what you're doing with those champions, you can die real fast. But the people that we're seeing today playing, they know pretty much every single champion and can definitely play them to a point.
Well, if they didn't know how to play them, that I'd be concerned. So I'm sure Liquid knows how to play Viego.
Yeah. So
We'll see.
we are in the game, but we don't have a view of the game.
Yeah, the stream can see the game, but not us. All right, now we can see the game. Looks like a invade might be coming through for
Yes.
Brooklyn. They have the Nautilus, of course, but we have the Maokai with the sapling, so it's hard to get through the Rams 5-point with the saplings.
Yeah, I think they decide not to do it after all. Maybe. You see, like somebody. No,
It looks like
they're
yeah,
still sticking together.
They're backing off. I think they were just worried about us invading, but our invade's not very good.
Maybe they wanted to invade, but they just got scared. They're like, you know what? Nah, not today. Nah, we can't risk this. We can't risk one of us dying.
Yeah, it would have been risky. Looks like they're gonna check the bush anyway. So
And they actually do not have any wards in there.
no, so this is actually really good. Let's check. Make sure we look at the bot lane to see if anything goes crazy with the bush.
Nah, they decided not to either. So both of them were kind of like, first the Bulldogs were like, oh, should we invade? But they were like, nah. Then the Rams were like, oh, should we just like, you know, ambush them here in this bush? And then they're like, nah, we'll
There
just
we
go back
go.
to the lane.
I like this view much better. We can see more of the team fights happen, and it'll be good. All right. Looks like both junglers are doing the exact same pass as before. Just red to blue.
Flashbang.
Both of them. Oh, we zoom back in. Crazy energy from our caster. All right.
Yeah, we just needed a little close up right there.
Yeah, Ganks knows. So Ganks, this is his champion he's playing against, the Darius. That's his favorite champ. He's very good at Darius. And he knows his ins and outs, but you know. Oh, he gets hooked though. I saw him get pulled in. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, a ghost. It's a ghost. He can actually TP if he needs to.
Yeah,
I think-
he's taking a lot of damage.
I think Darius
is going to go. Oh, he tried. He really tried. Darius is trying to
keep
kill
looking at
another
that top
tower.
lane. That top lane is going to be... I wonder if he gets killed
It's,
here.
if anything, they're going to trade if
Ooh.
this Darius is going for it.
Yeah.
Darius is really pressing the buttons. Like
Yep.
pushing them, just trying, wanting that, but he still is respecting the tower and the fact that the tower will probably kill him if he dives.
Look at that healing coming out from Darius, though. He just went from... Poor Ganks can't even CS. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's really rough, but I believe in him. Oh, we see a gank bot lane.
Meanwhile, bot lane...
First blood on the Smolder from Samira. That was a really good gank right there.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to tower dive top lane with the Trundle and the Darius.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can take a look at that. Yeah, here it comes.
Oh, he's still living.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna get a kill out of it at least.
It's
Almost
still...
got 2 kills.
Yeah, that's still worth it for Brooklyn, because in theory he's losing CS and you know,
Very true.
experience. So in theory it's good, but hey, getting the kill on the Darius is still good.
If Trundle took one more turret shot, he definitely would have gotten 2 kills right there. So that was a very scary dive from them.
But I said I like it. In theory, that is the correct play.
It really is. But Malphite did not lose that much CS as he just teleported back to lane.
True, but teleport now has been expended, so he won't have that to join any team fights. Not that he was going to anyway. So
Yeah, there's not much going on yet. The Dragon and the grabs are about to get up. Trundle is still top, looking for those grabs.
yeah. Oop, good dodge by Ganks. Lots of action going on in here. But now, look at his buy, though. He got... Okay, Grubs got taken. He should know. He should... Oh, he's dead now, though. He...
He actually doesn't
Oh!
see.
Wait, but
Wow.
he
That
kills...
turnaround.
He's got ult! Dude, he's just out. All right, Ganks, let's go!
So when the enemy team takes one of the grubs, they didn't take all of them yet.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think. So we can see that they took one grub, but the other team cannot see that. when that
Gotcha.
happens.
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's only
That
when
was us.
all 3 of the grubs gets taken you can see what the enemy team got for the grubs. You can only see your own.
Gotcha.
So if you get one grub, then it shows on your screen like your team got a grub. But if they get one grub, you do not see anything. And then once all three of them are taken,
Looks like
you can see,
Maokai's
like,
under attack. Maokai
they
is
get
getting
two.
attacked. Ziggs is there to back him up. I think they just need to leave. Unless Liquid is here. Oh,
Diego's coming. He wants that grub. No.
no. This
The
is
grub
good,
reset.
though. That was good. Good play by the Rams. Able to get out, get a grub. They got one grub. I think somebody... Who flashed? Did somebody just flash?
Yeah. Oh, let me see real quick. Six flashed.
Oh, no. He misclicked.
Probably.
Oh, I think
Probably.
he might have flashed for the Orianna trying to get the kill and missed it. But
Yeah, maybe he was just scared for that. Like, sometimes it's better to flash than to be sorry.
that is true. If I usually flash, I actually am a big proponent of flashing early, not trying to time it.
I
Okay.
always time it. I like to live on the scary side.
On the edge, yeah.
Yeah, I like to live on the edge.
Wow, Malphite is
You got a car coming.
showing. Dang, I need to take some tips from Ganks because Malphite just 1v1 that Darius with Thornmail. So
Yeah, all he did was just buy some armor.
yep, buy some armor and then not be afraid. I guess is the key.
Yeah, we just saw the whole difference. Like, him fighting the Darius before, the Darius was just like, you know, wrecking him. He just took so much damage, and then he just bought 2 pieces of armor and went back in lane, and he was like, oh, what damage? Honestly, you do no
Yeah,
damage.
it's like, oh, I also do bonus damage now because I have more armor.
That was beautiful to see. Just the change.
Oh, Jordan on Maokai has Hex Flash, so maybe that was him. So Hex Flash is that ability that
Yeah.
you can use when you don't have the regular flash up.
It just takes a while to charge.
Yeah.
It really gives it away, and it's always really hard to time perfectly.
Oh, looks like a Malphite roam. Looking for a big R. Oh, never mind. Going back to lane.
Just a big ward. No, not even a ward.
Oh, I like that disco music from Samira.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I
Big
really
fights.
like Samira. I
Uh-oh.
wish I knew how to play her.
Wait, does Ames have ults? Or I'm sorry, not, does Ganks have ults? He does. Oh man, I would ult this guy right now.
Yeah,
he-
maybe he's
if-
just respecting him.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't know if like Trundle is nearby or
Yeah, I think Darius knows that the jungler's there, so he's gonna back off. But yeah, if he showed up, if he showed his face, I was like, dude, pull that trigger. Ooh, big Q from Ziggs.
Trundle is either looking for a gank mid or for a Diego. But it looks like Diego has found him instead.
A big fight coming out between the Trundle and Liquid.
Oh, that's not looking good for him, but maybe 6.
Ooh.
No, nah.
Trundle is so strong right now.
Yeah, he just ate him.
Yeah, without the support of his team. Uh-oh.
Oh, the flash ult right there by Gangs and just turning it around, just showing no mercy to that Trundle.
Oh, and Jordan
Yeah.
with the ignite. Yep,
There we go.
there. Gets the ignite kill. If he gets the flank from on the Orianna, they are playing very well. No tempo is being wasted by the Rams.
That's for sure.
But I really-
Maokai went on a little walk, but Samira is still doing fine in lane.
Yeah, just played safe. Can farm with the Qs from range. It's all good. Liquid, his team is there to revenge his death.
Still up by 30 farm too, even though Maokai has left her for a while. That's pretty impressive.
Uh-oh. Ziggs is in trouble, it looks like. Oh, misses all his abilities. But he does W out. Ooh, big
He's
damage.
just poking her down.
He's gonna walk right. Oh! He is poking her
Oh,
down.
Trundle wants to. Oh no, the Nautilus hook right there on him, yeah. And
Yeah.
then Trundle
No
had
way.
another meal.
That's awesome.
He
Project.
found every team member from Brooklyn coming for that Ziggs.
Yeah, they came from all sides. They just really wanted him.
The Darius is still not afraid. of this big Malphite.
Yeah, he's definitely getting bigger.
But bot side, it looks like the Rams are really putting on the pressure. The enemy AD carry is not even able to step up to the waves anymore.
Yeah, and it looks like the Bulldogs are looking for the grubs again. While
Yeah,
they're being bot lane right now, trying to get that tower.
Raymond, you're gonna have to start training your grandkids. Papa.
I guess they know. They know something's up. Viego's walking on all the wards. I will say Brooklyn College's warding is on point. There's so many wards. Rams have not very many wards compared to them.
Yeah. But even with all that vision, the Rams still managed to get picks. That's impressive.
Uh-oh. Viego's over the wall. Looks like a dive is coming through.
Yes, there is the dive.
The dragon, though. It's a dragon. And here comes Oriana on the chase.
Yeah. Oh, that was not the best ult that she could have had.
Here comes the
but
Ziggs ult, though.
It is still.
I don't know what's
happening.
happening. I think Viego's getting souls. What, mate?
Oh,
not
that
quite.
was yeah, that was a really good teleport by the Oriana. She did whip that ult a little bit, but still they managed to get the kills out of it.
Tilt or it's gonna teleport out of danger.
Yeah, and he actually made it out.
Jeez.
Gotta love it.
A little bit sloppy. They went for a full health tower dive on the dragon, on the smolder, but we got punished.
Yeah, and Smolder has that dash. She could just dash out of danger. That was very unfortunate, and they ended up having to fight the Nautilus instead.
That's the one.
Yep, here comes the fight at the dragon, though, as well as top lane. Jordan's a little bit out of position again,
Yeah,
but Samira's here.
Samira coming in, and
Big
there's
damage.
the Samira ult.
I say out of position. Maybe he's exactly where he wants to be. His life for the dragon.
Yes, and they did get the Smolder, and they did get the Trundle, so that's just free for the dragon.
However, Malphite did have to TP for that, and Darius is going to... Yeah, both TPs have been expanded by the Rams, so Darius is going to go to town on that tower in the top lane.
You can already see Samira just slowly melting away this Nautilus, doing so much damage.
Yeah,
Trying for the roof.
Samira is too... Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Uh-oh. Not another tower dive, boys. We're going for it again.
Didn't we learn the first time?
Well, this time Oriana is not there to help.
Well,
They're still gonna go for that tower dive. Smolder already left the Nautilus under the tower by himself.
what?
They're not going for the tower dive. They're proxying the wave so that our wave will get to the tower. Yep, there it
Yeah.
comes. Now they're gonna kill this Nautilus, unfortunately.
Yeah, Smolder in the back just trying, but
Samira cancels the Smolder ult.
yeah.
That's
That's the thing about Samira,
genius.
that wind wall. It is just so mean.
I forgot about that.
I
Let's
really
go.
hate to play against the Samira myself, personally.
Yeah.
Because there's so many abilities that it actually stops. If you use it at the right time, they're just disappearing. It's just a smaller ult, and like the things like there's the Nami ult, you know, there's big things.
Okay, I think Darius is dead here. Yep. The Ziggs ult comes in to secure it, and the Grubby, sorry, not the Grubbies. Uh-oh.
The Rift.
The Rift. Sorry, the Rift is being taken, but Flash is over.
Yeah, but he did flash into our jungle.
I'm a little
so-
scared here. The Rams are a little split. Okay, Maokai ult comes out to make sure nobody dies. Okay, I like that. I like that play a lot better.
A little bit more secure.
Ziggs is still caught. Yeah, okay, there we go.
He was.
That's what I was very scared for the Rams.
We gotta get Fate.
All right. Well, all objectives on the top side have gone over to Brooklyn, but the Rams are 2 dragons up.
That is right.
And like I said, if you get 4 dragons, the game is basically over.
I did not pay attention. Which Drake is it? The Ocean?
People died.
I don't know. I can't. I don't. I didn't get to see
it's
it.
the ocean drake or the camp tag.
Are those portals? I think that it's the. I think it's the portal drake.
Okay.
Oh, it's the camp tag.
Okay.
Camp tag drake.
Ooh, Samira gets caught. Jordan gets caught too. There's 4 people here. Ziggs needs to get out.
Yeah, that Ziggs needs to run with his little feet very far away. That was a rough fight.
Yeah, it's just vision control. Oh,
Okay, I'm not even.
Oh, they're looking into. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing the same
But
thing
I
as
don't-
they did to Nihilus, but
I don't think they can do it though. Yeah, there's a big fight breaking out here. Liquid is gonna live. Oh,
Oh,
maybe not.
Viego. Oh wait, there might be a kill on the smolder. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. There's the Ziggs ult. He saw it.
Yep, I saw it. Oh, Ziggs cancels the hook.
Oh, my Kai coming in. That's
Oh.
just, they were overstaying their welcome.
Yeah.
Getting
Man,
greedy for that Ziggs, and Ziggs is like, nah, y'all ain't touching me.
Ziggs lives, flashing that masterclass emblem.
He's like, I know how to play this character.
My guy. Love that.
Well, Ziggs is now back in the
Get him to my
game.
mind.
He got 3 kills there. He's now 4-1.
Yeah, that's huge, actually. That's definitely huge. That was a big throw by them.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
It was really good, and they just stayed too long.
Exactly. They should just be like, okay, never mind, just not today, because they could have known the Rams were gonna be back up. Because they don't stay back like that forever.
And Ziggs just executes that tower with his W. No
Another
damage.
strong ability.
And
I believe it's
Malphite.
30% of the tower that's left that you can execute with it.
Yeah, it's crazy. And he gets I think he goes the item that gives you part of your magic damage as an auto. I can't remember what it's called right offhand. Lichbane, I think.
Yeah,
And so it makes your autos on towers crazy too. Uh-oh.
that is
Uh-oh.
true.
TP's coming in. Rams are a little deep, but they got a TP. Drag is up though.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a fight here at the Dragon.
I think they need to wait for their Malphite to be here. Yep,
There's
here
a
comes
Darius.
Malphite.
Darius
Malphite's
was
coming
trying
in.
to flank them.
All right, the full team is here.
But it looks like the fight is actually going to be in mid lane.
Oh no, ganks. Okay, well, they missed the Malphite ult. It's kind of bad. But
So even though they were like all set up to fight at the Dragon, the Bulldogs decided to go towards the mid lane to get that tower instead of fighting at the Dragon. But Darius was ready to flank them from all the way in the back, and he had to go all the way around to actually make it there. So this is a really good fight for the Rams.
Samira gets a kill, VA gets a reset, and now Rams should just leave and go. Oh, okay, we're just
No,
going
Samira
in.
had her ult.
Samira gets the
Just-
kill.
She just saw blood. But we lost 2 Rams for it.
Yeah, this might be bad. We need to get out. Okay. That was an aggressive play. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
was really aggressive.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty aggressive. Now the dragon could be in trouble because we wasted so much time going for a dive. But Viego's just gonna start it up, and hopefully,
Yeah, it looks like Nihilus is already making his way towards the Dragon.
yeah.
Yeah, they're coming slowly towards the Dragon, and I don't know if Jaeger's gonna be able to make it before they're actually making it there. So it's a scary Dragon right now. They have vision now as well.
We have smite though. It should be fine. Yeah.
They
might.
got it.
They
got
might
it. He
get
might die for
Viego.
it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, he got exhausted. That's.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
unfortunate.
but Zit from downtown. That's fine.
Things are like, I might just throw a little bomb.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Maokai's in trouble. I say in trouble, but he is Maokai.
Yeah.
He is a big tree. Meanwhile,
That's a very tanky Mo fight.
yes.
Darius still wants to fight him.
I mean, okay. He took 0 damage. All right. Yeah. I guess.
It might be a little mean to say, but that just reminded me of like when there's like a little chihuahua and then like a big dog, and the child's like,
Oh, hey.
That reminds me of that. He's really trying, but it's like he's just so tanky. With so much armor.
It's interesting because I have played Malphite into Darius and lost, and I think that's because I was too scared of the Darius. You just gotta be, you have like if you have items, you just go in and tank him. You don't run away from his Qs.
Yeah, that's what we learned today watching this.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. You were Malphite.
Just build a little bit of armor and you take no damage. I don't know how he does it, but he takes no damage.
And he's actually winning that matchup now. He's even in CS finally, and that's bad for the Darius. Darius is supposed to be winning in CS.
Yeah, but he can't do much against him.
Nope.
It looks like Orianna is looking to do something, but I don't think Orianna's really going to do that much damage to him either. Even though he does not have magic resist. But mainly just all armor.
Yeah. He could also do a lot of damage to her in return if he just decides to ult her.
Yeah. Another one of those fun champions, Malphite.
Malphite and Maokai. What a nasty combo, actually.
It really is, but you also see in this meta now, like, a lot of tanks just are so tanky. It's really hard to kill them, and they just do so much damage.
Okay, looks like a play is happening on... Nah, just some vision clearing coming in through from Liquid. Can you get that? Oh, not quite.
Oh, he's gonna get that, so he's still gonna get it.
Okay, smart, very smart. Looks like the Darius has had enough of the Malphite, and Ziggs is now matching him. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, that was rough. And Diego was like, nah, you can't kill my ADC, and he might die? Oh, I think the red buff just saved him.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Samira does not block the dragon ultimate and gets caught.
Yeah, the Trundle was on her, and that is a really rough one as an AD carry or anything else squishy. Like, Trundle just goes at you, and he can just run you down.
Meanwhile, Ziggs is just having the time of his life against the Darius, trying, just poking him.
Just throwing bombs. It's really fun. Just throwing
the,
bombs.
The Rams have 3 drags.
Yes.
4, and the Bulldogs have 0. So now it's just, I think the next big fight, unless like something crazy happens, is just going to be Chemtech Dragon Soul.
One more.
Very likely. I don't see them fighting over the Baron. Even though they've been like, you know, scouting around the Baron, clearing around the Baron, and kind of poking at it, but it's not really looking like either team is going to commit to dish out a big fight at Baron.
Yeah. I think the Dragon's coming up. I think it's a minute, and we're going to see a big explosive fight happen. I think this is going to determine the game. If the Rams win this fight and get the Dragon, I think the game is pretty much over. But if the Bulldogs are able to secure the Dragon, this game will go on for another 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be up in about a minute or so. Less than a minute.
Yep. And you can see Malphite is trying to whittle down this Darius. Darius used Ghost. I think Liquid got spotted. I'm not sure. Maybe not.
Well, but there's 3 people right now on the Malphite.
That's really bad. That's a bad. So the Dragon's gonna probably go to Brooklyn now, unless something big happens again, like we were talking about. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, they decide to just go in. There's a Ziggs ult, and Maokai got wide, but Samira's still coming from the backline, probably getting her ult.
Oh, big!
Just survived the whole team.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Samira is just killing the backline. Doesn't
like
have to.
Nothing.
Yeah. Doesn't even... Okay, well, the bad thing is that the Trundle is still alive.
Yeah,
and that
he's
means...
looking for a steal, and I don't think they actually have vision on him either.
Ooh,
he decided not to.
Well, they didn't have vision on the Dragon.
Yeah, he decided to just not risk it.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't know how low it was, so he probably was going to go for it, but he just doesn't get it. Oh, he doesn't have flash. No, there's no way he could got in. He was just kind of they're hoping the Smolder could steal it, but
Oh no, he
it's
could have
really
gone and
hard.
then he was on the plant.
Oh, he had a
Wasn't he?
plant. Did he have a
Yeah.
plant? I don't think so.
He was sitting on the edge of the plant ready to jump over,
No,
so I expected
maybe.
him to just jump over and get that kill, but or
Maybe.
the dragon. But I think he also didn't really want to risk like blindly doing it because first of all, it's really hard to time it because you don't
How
really
did you get
know
all the way out here without
blind
dying?
how
Yeah.
low the dragon is. So it's really a big risk at that point.
Uh-oh.
Might be okay, but
The Rams are thirsty, looking for even a Nautilus. They're ready for
they want a
it.
Baron.
I want to leave.
Okay. They see the Darius. I don't think Darius has TP. Nope. So they're just like, hey, it's a 4v5. Let's just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
just
have-
taking it with ease.
They have so much zone control. You have the Malphite saplings to cut off, like to see if they're coming, and then you have Ziggs bombs, little mines to stop them from entering a certain area.
Yeah,
So,
if they see them coming, the Malphite can still ult.
Yep. So, and turn on them. This is a much closer game than game one,
It really is, except for dragons.
except for dragons.
We took
But-
them all this time.
But Brooklyn took almost every single grub. They took the Rift Heralds, and this is the first time we've seen a topside play where we got an objective.
Yeah, that's true.
I now have.
But yeah, like I said, dragons are crazy. Now we're at Soul Point. We have Soul. If we get the Soul Dragon, the game's over. The fights will just go really fast. But we have Baron now, so we should be looking to siege something.
We have dragon, we have soul.
Uh-oh.
It's push time.
Yeah, it's push time. It looks like it's 3-man pushes. Or sorry, three in the mid, 1 in the bot, 1 up top.
Yeah, utilizing the Baron buff in every single lane because you do make those minions stronger. So I think it's smart to do it in different lanes than just all grouping up in one.
Okay, and this cannon is going to slowly whittle away at that tower. Oh, looks like a mid play is coming here with the tower being so low.
Yeah, but when you have those minions, as you can see, the big cannon, it does not go in the tower range. So you can't really attack the tower and just... The cannon minion is just, you know, chomping away on it, taking no tower damage.
Yeah, the Trundle's just going to siege. He's given up on the mid. He is going to go to town, and the Rams know it. So they're going to throw the ults and get into tower range.
Yeah. Just going, there's a big dragon, but it's not going to do much at this point.
You want to try VR?
Charles still full health and fight. Nobody is fighting them, so.
They're looking to. It looks like they're looking to end here, but I don't think they can. I think they need to leave because Trundle is going to take that inhibitor free of charge.
It's the learning
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know if they're trying to base race, but that Trundle is going to get everything if they don't go back.
What are we gonna do with you, man?
Yeah, he got a Nexus tower.
He did.
He's gonna
He
die.
did. That is scary.
Oh. Okay, he dies for his troubles at least. But there's a big fight going on the blue side of the map. TPs are coming through.
Oh, the Samira ulti
Oh.
taking everybody out.
That might
Love
be
to see it.
That might be the game.
Love to see those Samira ultis when it's not on the enemy team that I'm playing against.
Woo! Close. Orianna can get back. She does have big wave clear, but there is a super minion. And oh, okay, never mind. She's just dead. Never mind.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, you know what? We'll just kill her. And it looks like that's it for this game.
Yeah, it looks like that is gonna be it. Rams take this series. What is happening? Okay, I don't even know how they weren't attacking the tower. But GG's to Brooklyn. The Rams go 2-0 in that series, and they secure their #1 seed spot
So,
going
Yes,
into
that's right.
playoffs.
Those were some beautiful games to watch for sure. And we did get to see the Ziggs.
And we did get to see the Ziggs.
We got to see the Ziggs.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with a player interview. Don't go anywhere.
Everybody go say hi. Let him know he's on front page.
All right, welcome back, ECPI fans. Tonight we have Jordan, aka Jardon, with me. He played support Maokai that last game. How you feeling, Jordan?
Pretty good. I'm definitely happy with the result overall. Get the dub. Happy for the boys.
I'm happy for you guys. It was a really good series, actually. How did you guys feel going into this week? Like, this was the last week of the ECAC regular season, and
Yeah.
you had the #1 seed on the line.
Yeah, so we definitely put in the extra effort this week. We put in some extra scrims, and I think it definitely paid off. We worked through some comps and tried to figure out things that were going to work a little bit better for us. And I think overall we definitely achieved the result we were trying to get to.
All right, I'm going to ask you a little bit about draft, just because I saw something weird come out, and I just want to talk about it a little bit.
What's the something weird? Hit me with it.
Game one is textbook. That was something we practiced. Game two, Viego and
the Samira.
Samira. All right,
Yeah,
let's hear
so
it.
Basically our top laner ganks was just really encouraging us to just really kill them a lot bot lane. So we decided that Samira was probably going to be the best choice for that, and I think it
Okay.
worked out. We went a little
Yeah,
too
I
deep a
love
few
that.
times, but overall the damage was there, and we were just looking for something that could wipe them in a fight. And then as far as the Viego goes, we just needed some AD in the jungle, and that's one of Liquid's preferred champs. So we were happy with that, and just get some resets and just wipe them in fights.
And I think it worked out well. Samira was popping off, and Viego was doing his thing. He was doing well too.
Right.
So I overall, I can't argue with it.
Yeah, I'm super happy. I really appreciate the Malphite gameplay as well. So it's definitely rock solid.
It's rock solid. Yeah, he definitely showed the Darius who the top laner was that game.
Yes,
It
he
was-
did. He did indeed do that.
Anyway, so now you guys have secured number 1 seed. You're going into playoffs. It won't be next week. We'll have a little break, but the week after that it'll be ECAC playoffs.
Yep.
And this is something that the Rams haven't done in a long time.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
great.
excited.
That'd be a
I
blowout.
definitely compared to our struggles last year in a tougher division. I think being in a more balanced league and giving us the opportunity to actually go through and advance into playoffs, I'm pretty hyped, especially this being my last season. Hoping we can get that final victory, go over the finish line, get the trophy, and then call it a wrap. So I'm excited for the boys. I think they all deserve it. They've all worked really hard this season, and I'm just happy to be here.
All right, Jordan. Well, thank you for doing the interview. I'm gonna let you go,
No, I had it up. I
but
had mine.
don't make sure you guys don't miss out another stream. Jordan, do you have any
All
other
right.
words that you want to say before we go?
I just want to say thank you to all my teammates, especially Ganks, for giving me the confidence to do this interview. So thank you so much.
All right. Well, we won't have a stream next week as we have a break after the regular season. But the week after that, we will be back with more action across the board for all our game titles. Don't miss it. Thank you guys for watching and have a good night.